suspects that were arrested in our effort to checkmate the activities of cultists and other violent criminals in the state. Recently, we have been having series of court classes, most especially in Abeokuta metropolis and other places like Shagamu, Jebu-Ode, Sango. Based on that, the Commissioner of Police, the State Police Command, CP, he gave a marching order to the command tactical team to go after these hoodlums who are hell bent in making our people in the state to be unnecessarily apprehensive. And the result of this marching order given by the Commissioner of Police is what we are showcasing here today. Let me start with the arrest of cultists. On the 9th of June 2022, policemen attached to Agbado Divisional Headquarters received an information about the hideout of notorious cult group led by one Muyiwa Alalade, who had been on wanted list of the command for quite some time. The hideout was stormed by the police, where two members of the group were apprehended. The Muyiwa Alalade is a 35 years old man, and one assist was saved. Also on the 19th of June 2022, a court class occurred at Isale Abetu area of Abeokuta, which led to the killing of one Olausebikan Teju Oso. In view of the clash, the Commissioner of Police CP ordered the anti-cultism team to fish out the perpetrators of the dastardly act. In compliance with the CP's order, the team went after the hoodlums and succeeded in arresting 3 members of the group. They are Ahmed Badamosi, aka Alabo. This Ahmed Badamosi made us to realize that when Teju Oso was shot, he didn't die on time. He said he was the person who carried a very big stone to smash the head that eventually resulted to his death. The other accomplices are Owolabi Kehinde, aka Owo, and Ibrahim Tunde. They confessed to the killing of Olausebikan Teju Oso at Isale Abetu in Abeokuta. They also confessed killing of one Habib Mego at Omida area of Abeokuta, and they cut off his left hand. The suspect also confessed killing of one Adebiyi Opeyemi, aka Danladi, opposite Ake Palace, as well as killing of one Aziz, aka Lefty, at Begashe, Lafenwa, Abeokuta. Exhibits recovered from them include 3 locally made single-barrel guns, 1 locally made double-barrel gun, 5 live cartridges, 4 cutlasses, and 2 scissors. We also have arrest of a fake kidnap victim. On the 29th of May 2022, one Segun Mafimidiwo sent message to his parents that he has been kidnapped by some unknown men. He also sent his picture where he was tied on both hands, that his abductors were demanding the sum of 8 million naira as ransom. The purported abductors later sent an account number of one Ogun Abraham, in which they directed the parents to pay the ransom to. Upon the report of the parents, the anti-kidnapping section embarked on technical-based investigation, which led them to Sotubo area of Sagamu, where the said Segun Mafimidiwo and his so-called abductors, who are all his friends, were hibernating. They were arrested, and he confessed to us that he needed some money, of which he believed that the parents were not willing to give him. That is why he faked his own kidnap. We also have arrest of murder suspect. On the 28th of June 2022, one Anthony Daniel of Obafeta Fia Owodiega called one Wasiu Ayodele, who is a bushmeat seller, to come and buy bushmeat at Alagbagba village. While Wasiu was going to the place, he invited his friend by name Ahmed Pense, who is from Benin Republic, to accompany him. Surprisingly, on getting to a spot along the road to Alagbagba on his Bajaj motorcycle, Daniel Anthony, who called him, shot him with gun on his neck and ran away, thinking that he has died. Upon the report, the homicide section went after the suspect and got him arrested. On interrogation, the suspect informed the police that he deliberately wanted to kill the victim because he believed the victim was responsible for the death of his own friend who died some years back. Unfortunately, the victim is responding to treatment in an hospital. The suspect is Anthony Daniel. We also have arrest of rapist. On the 16th of June 2022, a 50-year-old girl named Mute was sent on errand by her parents to deliver the message. On her way to the place, she was accosted by one Daniel Ndoku, who dragged her to an isolated place where two other members of his gang were hiding. On getting there, the three men beat her up, raped her one after the other, before they forcibly initiated her into their court group. The case was reported at a divisional headquarters, and detectives traced the suspect to their hideout where the three hoodlums were apprehended. They are Daniel Njoku, is an 18-year-old boy, Damilare Ogundiran, is 21 years old, and Olamilekan Adebayo, a 19-year-old boy. We also have arrest of a murder suspect. In the month of April, year 2020, there occurred a court supremacy battle between members of Eye and Aye confraternity, of which members of Aye group had upper hand. This prompted one Akin, aka AK, to approach the door of Yusuf Amuda and one Olalekan Oladipupo for assistance in fighting the Eye group. Few weeks later, he said Akin called Yusuf Amuda Ogundele on phone and informed him that his Eye group had arrested one member of Aye group who was simply identified as O2 at Elega area. On getting there, Yusuf Amuda, Olalekan, Oladipupo, and Akin took the arrested victim, who had been tied on both hands and legs, to Fadage area, where he was shot and his corpse was left in the bush. Olalekan Oladipupo was later arrested by police and is presently in prison custody, while Akin was said to have been killed in another court clash. Yusuf Ogundele, who has been on the run since then, was recently arrested. 7. We have the arrest of cultists. On the 17th of June 2022, the anti-cultist unit of the command received incredible information about the hideout of a deadly cult group who have been terrorizing Shagamu, Ayepe Ijebu, and Odogbolu area for quite some time. The team moved to the area, stormed their hideout, and apprehended 3 members of the group who are said to be responsible for various cult killings in Shagamu and its environment. We have Salami Abiola, aka Scofield, Sheriff Ayodele, aka Emir, and Osokoya Rafi, aka Osama. Arrest of cultists stroke murderers. Following a court clash that broke out at Ijayi area of Abeokuta on the 23rd of May 2022, which led to the killing of one Ayo Awodele, aka Lambo, at Slab Petrol Station, Ijayi. The anti-cultism unit went after the suspect and succeeded in arresting 3 members of the group. They confessed to being members of Aye Court group and that they were responsible for killing of Ayo Awodele. The suspects are Rasaki, Amunekoko, Ajao Abdulsemim, and Jamiu Ajakai. We also have arrest of suspected cultists on the 30th of June 2022. Policemen attached to Sango Divisional Headquarters received credible information that some suspected cultists were holding nocturnal meetings somewhere in the Doko area of Songwater with the view to unleash terror after their meeting. Upon the information, detectives from Sango Division invaded the said hideout where 9 members of the group were arrested and 2 live cartridges were recovered from them. The suspects are Oluwasegun Salami, Emmanuel Olajide, Taiwo Babatunde, Segun Ojo, Owolabi Samson, Sunday Salako, Monsuru Ayoade, Sunkanmi Olaogun, and Michael Favour. Other cultists that were arrested in Abeokuta metropolis, the operative of SWAT embarked on technical intelligence-based investigation, which led to the arrest of 8 members of different groups in separate locations within the metropolis. All of them have confessed their membership of different confraternities and their roles in various court classes in some part of Abeokuta. The suspects are Alaka Abimbola, aka BB Says, Sotoye Abdulrahman, aka Araba, Yusuf Aje, Masud Ibrahim, Chukwu Emeka Daniel, Babalola Gbenga, Ajayi Shakiru, and Ogunsola Oluwaseun. Conclusively, the command wishes to assure members of the public of their safety, as we are not leaving any stone unturned in our continuous efforts to rid the state of crime and criminality. Between the month of March and now, we have not less than 93 members of different drug groups who are undergoing prosecution and they are presently in prison custody. And we are still not relenting in getting other members of this dreaded group out of circulation, so as to allow the law-abiding citizens to sleep with their 2 eyes closed. Let me at this juncture appeal to parents and guardians to call their wards to order, because the command will be rolling out all in its arsenal to wage war against all would-be criminals, most especially the cultists among them. Thank you very much.